chair's really squeaky. Um, but that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Uh, so I started off the day wanting to draw like a very large character to contrast the skinnier characters that I typically do. Um, and I thought I would like list off like tropes or potential like I don't know like character archetypes that I could fit a larger character into. And I don't know, that didn't seem like a very effective way for me to like come up with concepts. So I sort of just drew the first thing that came to mind, which was root vegetables. I don't know why I was thinking about root vegetables. Um, I guess just because I like their shapes, because I like the kind of like bulbous look of a turnip. Um, so I set about designing this sort of. I think I based her off of a woman that I've seen at a farmer's market. Um, but you know, um, is that rude? I hope that's not rude. I think that she looks really, really sweet and delightful, but maybe someone wouldn't want to be based off of this character, or have this character be based off of them. Um, yeah, I think that I landed on a design I liked a lot pretty early on. I was trying to kind of figure out how much I wanted her to be um, somewhat grounded in reality, or how much I wanted her outward appearance to be like pretty much exactly like someone you would see at a farmer's market with like a fleece jacket and like a visor that didn't have a top part to the hat. Um, I think I went with something that was like pretty normal and grounded, rather than having a little like goofy hat and like kind of space overalls, which I'll probably get into later because I like that hat shape a lot. Um, yeah, I think going forward as I am doing these character sheets, I should be, for one, that T-pose, or like the sort of like vague T-pose that I did, definitely came in handy. I use that for reference a lot. But in general, I should have a character turnaround sheet, just so I keep proportions as consistent as possible going forward. And besides that, I should be a lot more careful with shape language because I at the very least I should like do a silhouette and figure out what issues there could be with this character. I think inherently, since this character has like a massive basket and you know, potted to turnip attached to her back, there's some difficulty with breaking her outline. So when her limbs are stretched out, there's a pretty good chance that they aren't actually gonna move out from the basket, which could cause issues just in terms of like communicating action super clearly. Um, yeah, so note to self, note to me, do that. I was really ambitious with my like itinerary, I guess. I wanted her to do a lot of different actions for this scene, um, and it was too many. I probably could have just like sat down and closed my eyes and imagined how long this scene would have taken, um, like as a finished project, um, and been like, okay, that's like 20 seconds of animation that I have plotted out for one day, and realized that that was like a stupid amount. That was ridiculous. I'm too tall. Better. Um, Minecraft pickaxe, was that in frame before? I don't know. Um, yeah, so I should have realized that she's a larger character. She is older. She's gonna move slower. Slower movements are a lot more time consuming to animate because there's more frames. I don't have as much experience animating larger characters, so that wasn't something that immediately came to mind, which is really stupid. But I'm glad I know it now. It meant that this whole thing was supposed to be like, okay, one day chunks, so I'm just like plotting through this. I think I spent like maybe like not like 3 full days of work, but like 2 days of animating roughly. I could have been more like on task, I think, but more or less. This is definitely not like the most original character ever, and I'm gonna say that every single time I do one of these videos. Just a mental reminder that this isn't about making original characters. This is more about just getting hours in and adopting archetypes and adopting like specific characters and trying to do them justice as far as like how they move and how they present themselves and their emotions. So don't get too hung up on the idea of originality, because originality is dead, and it was killed by you and me. What more is there to say? I think that was kind of all of the like super productive thoughts that I had on this. I'm just sitting down again. I got tired of standing, and I feel okay talking now. Although now the camera's too low, and I'm vulnerable. This animation never like got to a point of it being super clean or polished. I didn't give up, Dad. I didn't like surrender. I just like decided that it got to a point where it was communicating what I wanted it to communicate. And I guess I did kind of like abandon the final leg of the sequence, because I was like, it was like, you know, what time is it now? 11:40, and I was like, I would love to go to sleep and wake up early tomorrow morning. So I did, but you know, whatever. It's like not a competition. I'm just kind of hanging out and doing my own thing right now. What a flaky, silly way to speak. What a little, like, you know those pills that you like drop in water and they turn into an elephant? No, hold on, dinosaurs. They turn into dinosaurs. Every single one of them turns into an elephant. It'd be so sad. Yeah, anyways, I feel like one of those very often. Not in like a little butterfly, no, hold on, little caterpillar into beautiful butterfly sort of situation. More just like I come out of the pill, I unfurl, and it's like, wow, look at that guy. But then he's like so ridiculously fragile, and he gets coated in dust and lint. And like maybe it wasn't even the dinosaur that you were hoping it would be. It's like a fucking, what's a dinosaur you wouldn't want? Never mind. Every dinosaur is cool. No dinosaurs are bad. There's no reason for me to be, you know, no reason for queens to fight. Is that what the kids say? Ooh, I like this drawing. This one's good. It's like me on a playground structure and I was swinging around. You'll probably find that video. It's pretty funny. I thought I did a good job because I have that like look of concentration. Classic look of concentration. Alright. That's definitely more than enough footage. See ya. No, fuck that. Fuck that. Ugh. Bye.